Hello and welcome back to Mr. Ed Plays Factorio. All right, there's a lot to discuss today. The first thing you're going to notice is a whole bunch of arrows pointing off in some parts unknown. I'm going to get rid of those. I just wanted to show you something that I've been doing. I got a comment from this person. Why do I not write these down? It's Lewitt. I should have just assumed it's Lewitt. Who says that you want to push the turret walls beyond your pollution cloud. Now, by turret walls, I kind of assumed that to mean walls. So from where I am, I can't zoom in and see any of these, but there's a little bit peeking out right here that you can kind of take a look at. I put ghost walls down. I put these alt right clicks to ping the areas where I saw the pollution cloud going, and it kind of changes, so that's why it doesn't fully line up, and I think I have it all in there. But I kind of only did it for just this little area here. I didn't do like the entire thing yet, just this area. So I'm going to get rid of these. I just wanted to show you what I was doing there. I'll have to put actual turrets down at some point. Okay, but it's been a while. It's been a while since I did this. Now, I was having an issue. You guys remember in the last episode how we went and did the big battle up here? At the oil? Well, I said in that episode that I was going to make a railroad to go down and feed in with the train to my oil situation, which I did do make a railroad. And I initially had it so that the railroad was connected to this railroad, so that this train could just go up. But I realized something. When the train was up there at that oil hill oil drilling this stop was inaccessible. And I think it's because the stops are directionally oriented. Like, this stop is only valid if the train is moving north. So that wasn't going to work. I also then realized that even if it did work, if the train were to fill up with oil up there at that oil place and then go down to my main base and drop off the oil, that wouldn't be... It would then either go and stop here and just wait until it's full and then go back, or it would just keep going up. So anyway, this was not the way to do it. Instead, what I figured out what I should do, which is what I'm going to do, is to make a second train and have two railroads that go to the same place, which means we are going to have a talk about how that's going to work. That's going to be one part of this episode. Depending on what else happens, how long that takes, there's something else that we're going to do. There's a lot of stuff that I've done. I did not write anything down this time, which was a mistake. Did I fix that train in the last episode? I think I did. Okay, so here we go. I am going to completely rework my oil today, or soon, because that's going to need to happen. What I think I want to do, because both of my oil drilling zones, what are those called, by the way? Like it's not a mine. It's just like where the oil is drilled. Because those are up to the north, I'm going to have the train come down here, and I'm going to move all of my oil processing to north of the lake. That's going to be what I'm going to do. So I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory that I think will help with both projects. I don't know what I will need for the train situation. I might need two of each of these things, but I have one rail signal and one rail chain signal. I'm going to have to really figure that out. But I also have like some oil refineries, some chemical plants, a bunch of pipes, some pumps. I don't have any pipe to grounds. Yeah, I don't have any pipe to grounds. I also reorganized my logistics. I have an always one for stuff that I just always need on hand for just to make stuff, or like repair packs or my robots, just things that I need. I also have plates. I have one for car. I have one for tank, which is turned off, and then I have a temp one for temp stuff. If I'm just, I need something, and then I'll turn it on or whatever. So that's done. I also made a lot more solar panels. So at some point I'm going to get rid of the boilers and the steam engines and just be completely solar powered. I'm just going to use... I don't have to walk around. I can just zoom in with the map and show you guys. I don't know what I had in a previous episode. I was going to... So I made a construction robots mall and a logistic robot mall. And I have them all wired up to... Well, I guess the logistics aren't. But my construction robot ones are. I went down here to make these, and I found out that there already was a construction robot one, and so I just added the logistic robot one to it, and I don't remember making the construction robot one, so it might have happened a while ago, so there might have been previous episodes where this existed and I didn't say anything about it, or maybe I did. Maybe I made this and then I told you guys about it. I don't remember. I don't have a brain that works. Anyway, what else did I do? Nothing else. Did I have this in the last episode? I have a red chip mall now. Is it possible I didn't have that? It's possible I didn't have that. I have a red chip mall and a green chip mall. I shouldn't say mall. It's really just more of a, it's making them for me. I believe this storage chest is currently empty because I don't have any plastic to make all of these. And I also added some more malls up here. There's like red. I don't know what I had. I really don't remember what I had. I now have a red belts, underground belts, red hands, blue hands, splitters. That's all here, and it's working. And it's not super efficient because I only have like one of each. And I put some gates down so I could get over here if I needed to. Oh, it's been fun, you guys. I did get a comment from Final Fan V, which might be Final Fan 6. I'm not really sure. Who offered an explanation for my phantom belt that I have here. Says, is it possible that biters destroyed one half of an underground belt and not the other, which is why I had this one remaining, which I do think is probably our most likely explanation. I think I might be able to find out about that if I look at something that I don't actually know. It's P. So if I look at kills, and then there should maybe underground belts somewhere in here. Okay, so I'm not seeing underground belts. I'm assuming this is it's in the last 50 hours, although I can't imagine. How much have I played of this? Character 1? Pretty sure I died more than once. But I might have reloaded save. Yeah, I reloaded save. So I'm not seeing oh wait, over here now. Kills losses. What do you mean kills losses? What do you mean kills losses? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean kills losses? What do you mean kills loss? I don't understand. Why would there be why are they different? What's the difference? I still don't see underground belts, but like why is there a wooden chest here? And over here there's a wooden chest. What could you possibly mean by this? And then items. I'm guessing this is just items I've made? What? Boy, I wish I knew what any of this meant. Okay, but because of the fact that I'm not seeing any underground belts to any capacity in either of these two screens, I'm guessing that means that I didn't lose one of them to biters, which would have been a very convenient explanation. Unfortunately, that does not seem to be the case. So I don't really know. But enough screwing around, boys. I gotta figure this out. I get in my train. Train. Ha! No, I missed it! Alright, well, it's gonna come right back. Okay, it's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. I have to get it this time. Wait for it. There we go. Okay. Ha! Yes, I'm in the train. And I don't have to send it back. So that was actually better for me. And skirt. Okay, so, yeah, this railroad is fully built, by the way. You'll see that the railroad is fully built. Well, you can't see all the way because there's nothing up there. And it's all powered up. So that's good. I have a train stop up there. So what I need to do is I'm going to try to put... I don't see my guides here. I'm guessing it's because there's no train stop attached. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a train stop here just so I can see these guides. Why is it blue? Don't I have a train stop? Don't I literally have a train stop, boys? Didn't I have a train stop? No, I guess not. Okay, oh well. Maybe that'll still tell me. No, it won't. Damn it. Okay. Fine. It doesn't matter. I don't need it. I'm smart enough to not need it. I'll put one train here. I'll put the fluid wagon here. Do I want to? There's a question. Do I want to? I'll just do one for now, and then I'll do another train there. Okay. I also think something else. This train, by the way, doesn't have any method of refueling itself automatically. And I was really confused by that because I could have swore, like, why wouldn't it have run out of fuel at this point? Like, there's no, there's no coal being fed into this train automatically. So I don't know why this train didn't run out of fuel at any point. That's weird. But anyway, let's put some I don't have a lot of fuel, do I? I'll have some wood. I have a lot of wood. Let's just use wood for now. There's a wood-powered train. It's like Back to the Future. All right, so now that that's done, now what? So what I'm imagining is that both of these trains will combine at some point. But where? Do they combine here? Or do they combine down there? Let's see if the tips and tricks can help us. I also have these, which I don't want to look at right this second because I think I might get a little overwhelmed by that. All right, trains are useful for high throughput and long distance transportations. You can enter them by using enter and driven using WASD. You can build rails. That's nice. Train stops. It's automate item transportation with trains by providing nameable locations for trains to travel to. This tutorial teaches you how to build a train station and how to set a simple train schedule. We remember all this. Rail signals basics. Okay. A rail signal divides rails into blocks. Each locomotive will read the rail signals to prevent crashing into other trains. Oh, it's a tutorial. Okay, this tutorial teaches you how to use rail signals to run multiple trains on the same rail system. I've run a train a time or two. Cut that out. That's not making it into the episode. Okay, play tutorial. Trains cannot see other... Oh, that sucks. Cannot see other trains. Instead, they use signals to see if a section of rail is free or blocked. Makes sense. Building signals next to a rail will divide it into more blocks. Building signals next to a rail. Okay. Build a signal anywhere on the rail. Whoa, okay. Okay, these are also directionally oriented. That's a good place. You can see that the rail has been broken into 2 blocks. Well, fix it. Build a second signal to create a third block. You are very demanding. I guess I'll... Up here? Do I want it on the same side? I guess. Okay. The direction a signal is facing is based on which side of the rail you build it on. You can hover over a signal to see its direction. Okay. Try moving the signals to the other side of the track. Can I just hit H or V? No. Okay. All right. The other side... Not up here, though. No, not up there, though. Over here. Whoa, is what other side? Oh, other side of the track over here, other side of the track. It does want it up there. Well, that's not 3 blocks then. It wanted 3 blocks, did it not? Okay. Each signal checks the block ahead and updates its color accordingly. Red, the block ahead is occupied. Trains may not pass. Yellow, the block ahead will soon be occupied. Trains may not pass. Green, the block ahead is available. Trains may pass. Place the cargo wagon a few times to see how it affects the signals. It didn't. Oh, that's red. Oh, okay, yeah, that's red. I thought it would be the line that's red. Okay, so that's red now. If I put this over here, that's red now. Was I supposed to put this here? Or was I just supposed to put it somewhere else? So what if it's right there? I can't see the other one. Okay, so going that way, it's like the train can go this way because there's a red thing there, a green thing there, so it's green, so it's go. But it can't go that way because it's red, because it's blocked, so it can't go that way. But that's facing that way, so it's actually this way red. No train come, train yes go. But train not yes this. Opposite of yes no, this way. Okay, I don't understand this, but we're going to continue. All right, the red train could go around, but it cannot detect that the cyan train, just call it blue, is only blocking half the track. This half. The build signals to allow the red train to reach the stop. Okay, I'll do that. There's one here, so I'm halfway done, right? Okay, so I need to build rail signals. I'm scared of this. This is actually, I'm freaking out by all this. Okay, hold on. Okay, slow down. Jesus, this is all going way too fast for me. Wait a minute. Okay, build signals. Understand that part so far. To allow the red train, good, yes, to reach the stop. I'm like sweating. I have to like pull my sleeves back because I'm getting really hot. Okay, hold on. So this is a rail signal. We know that. Where do we put it? We can put it anywhere we want. So what the rail signal will do is tell the train if something is blocked or not, but there's already one here. But do I need one on the opposite side? Why is it showing me all of these grid square things? I don't understand this. What are you talking about? Do I put it here? Did that do it? Let's run train now, see if that works. It stopped. Okay, that didn't work. Reset all. Okay. So what if we put one up here? No, it would have to... Up. I can't put one down at the bottom for some reason. It's like, what, do all of them have to be on the same line? I can't mind that. Like on the same side? Seems so. So then what? Put it up there? Why is it doing that? Why is that the thing it's doing? Let's see if this works. Nope. So if that's red, it's not going to let this train through no matter what. What if I put one there first? Nah. So if that's red, it's not going to let the train through no matter what. What if I put it there instead? What if I put it there? Is that good? What if I try that? No, it doesn't work. Okay, what if I put a train? What if I put over that way? Yeah, that's good. It's green, so it'll get... Nope. Okay, reset. Well, if I put it there now that there isn't one over there, it's green, so it'll work. No. What do I do? What do I do? What if I put it here? Oh, no. Run. Stop! What if I put... Okay, what if I put a bunch of signals? What if I put a bunch of... Okay, great. Run train. No! Why did I have 3 before, by the way? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14? Do I have to keep resetting and get a bunch of train rail signals? And now I can put a... Yeah, now I can load them up. All right, here we go. Yes. This is how you do it. You have to trick the game into giving you a bunch of signals, and then you put them on the opposite side too. This is how you do it. I don't know what people are doing when they don't do this. This is how it's done, boys. Here we go. Now we're cooking. There we go. Now it'll work. No. All right. Okay. Do I have to go down here? That didn't make this green. I'm expecting Oh, I can do that. I'm expecting this rail signal right here needs to turn green for some reason. I can't mine it. I can't rotate it. Not operable. I don't know what the R button's supposed to do there. Okay, all right. So here's what I've done so far. I've put one here. That did nothing. I've put one up here along this line. That did nothing. I put one down here. It did nothing. Now, the game does give me 2 by default. I think that's what I'm supposed to have. So do I have to put 2 down somewhere? Maybe 1 up here and 1 down there. It's still doing the blinky thing. This is still red. So I'm expecting this won't do anything. I was right. Okay, let's reset all. Let's try putting 1 down there. And then let's put another one up here. Why are you still blinking like that? Wow, this doesn't make any sense. All right, let's try putting one back there. Why not? What else do we have to do? We certainly can't do whatever we're supposed to do because it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. Okay, well, what if I put this right here? It's green, so that'll work. So now if I run, it stops. Now if I reset the train and put one on the opposite side, that's red. Nope. Okay, let's quit tutorial, and then let's play tutorial again. All right, so we're going to build there. Now it wants me to build a second signal to create a third block. So I'm going to do this, but it wants me to put it on the opposite side. So this is specifically, it will not let me put, well, it doesn't want me to put 2 rail signals on the same side of the track. It wants it to go on the opposite side, but the only place that it lets me put on the opposite side of the track is directly opposite of where I put the other signal. So that tells me that the way these rail signals have to work is there has to be one on each side of the track. Boom, boom. That's not a great visualization, is it? Boom, boom. That's better. So that's what it wants me to do. Yeah, we'll place the cargo wagon. Great. And then we have to do that here. So here we have one on, but we have one on this side of the track, so I have to put one on the opposite side of the track, right? That's what I tried to do. Done. Then it also gives me a second one, which would actually be 3, so I can't put them on the opposite sides of the track anymore. It's like, look at those arrows. It like should be right there, right? That seems to be the best place for it to go because you can see the arrows are right where the track would diverge, so that would be perfect. Except it doesn't work. All right, let me ask you a question, and I want your honest answers to this. Am I an idiot? Should I be understanding this in a way that I simply am not? Because I believe I've tried basically every configuration I can think of for where these train rail signals need to go. And yet nothing works. Simply nothing works. So the train has to, and I can't take this away. It can't be mine. So that has to stay there. But it seems to be blocking the train from moving beyond this point. And it's because it's... Okay, let's think about this. Okay, so this rail signal is dividing the track into 2 blocks. One block is before this rail signal. The other block is after it. So if I want to clear the train to be able to go up on the top track, I need there to be another block that is the segmentation point is after this upper thing starts, which is like right here. So I need to put one of these here. No, here. Well, that didn't do it. But if I do that, now there is a block there. But this is still going that way, and it's blocked, so that needs to go back more. Oops. Oh, I can put a ghost cursor down. I wonder if the robots will build it for me. So... It's blue now. That doesn't help me, though. Okay, well, what if it's there and there? Okay. Well, now this is green. Okay, but it didn't go up. It didn't go up. Why didn't it go up? It didn't go up because the block is too much of the downward, right? The block is too downward. Okay, so wait, this is like the exact opposite of what it needs to do, okay? I think. So it's green, so it will go, and then it's green, so it will go, and it'll hit that train if I run this. Right? No, wait, it went up! It went up! Why did it go up? It stopped. It went up, but it stopped. Right, it stopped. So if I want one to go like that. That's what I want. I can't see this signal. Damn it. So there and there? Did I do this before? No. There and there. Oh, I am truly just trial and erroring this. There's no modicum of understanding what's happening. I'm just kind of clicking everywhere to see what happens. Nothing is the answer. I put one there and here. Now it's gonna work. Nope. I'll put one back here. What if I put them both back here? Ah, surely that'll do it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Factorio trains don't make no sense. If train signals are confusing you, read this. Oh no, this is a lot of information. Okay. I didn't understand how to do train signals at all, no matter how many tutorials I read or watched, and the tutorials in the game were just as bad at telling me exactly what I had to do. So here's how I would explain it to someone who tried to do what other tutorials said and it never worked. My train setup is a train with locomotives going both ways. It comes to a stop, stops, unloads, and then goes backwards to the other stop, stops, loads, and then goes forward back to the first stop, unloads, etc. And I share the main part of the rail with other trains doing the same thing. There are no intersections. Every dead-end stop on the train must have a rail signal. Okay. So, here. That didn't help. Okay, and the rail signal must be on both sides of the track when you place it. Okay, there. So now it will work. Nope. The same piece of track, both sides. I don't know why. That's how it works for me. This can go basically anywhere after the track splits and your train no longer shares a track with any other train. Every time the train is about to enter a section of track that other trains will share, there must be a chain signal placed on both sides of the same piece of track. Again, I don't get it. It only works when I do it on both sides. Okay, so it has to be before the train is about to enter a section of track that other trains will share. So that's right here, but that's already there. There's already one. So there needs to be one on the second side, but I've done this exact thing, and it doesn't freaking work. I'll reset trains, and then I'll put one here. This is different from what I've tried before. Nope. If someone had just told me that when I was trying to do it, I would have gotten it in an hour instead of a week. I'm sure it gets more complicated. But right now, all I'm trying to do is share track with multiple trains that are going forward, both backwards, updated, correct term, added screenshots. Nope, doesn't help. Sorry. Why is it so dark? So there's rail signals here. Interesting. They're using rail signals. Okay, so there's 2 rail signals here. There's 2 rail signals here. So there needs to be like 2 on each side of the each track. But I can't do that because I only have the 2. If I reset all, it would be like I had to put one like here, and also, well, let's hit reset all twice and it'll give me 4. Not that this is what you're supposed to do. And that, well, that's confusing. Okay, let's reset all again. Now I have 3. Let's reset all again. Okay, so now if I put one here, 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 and here, now it will work. Okay, what about this Factorio forums? Trains always look at the signal on their right related to direction of travel. If at any place there is a signal on the left but not the right, train will not pass in that place because it tells it given rail is one direction only and it goes the other way around. Looking at the signal positions, you have 2 places where signals are creating some single directional rails that goes towards train stops Rorby and Oazabu, but are not allowing trains to leave. This doesn't apply to me. How to do the Factorio train tutorial. This is where we are now. Okay, this is a Reddit post where they say this blue train wants to go where pink train is headed. What must wait as pink train is occupying space beyond the signal, which is there. The chain signal is looking ahead. Oh, this signal and that signal. Ahead and determines that blue should not move. Okay, so trains are looking ahead at other signals. All right, let's reset all. So this signal is going to look ahead at other signals. So I want one up here and down here. Like that. I'm pretty sure I've done exactly this before. God damn it. And I can't do the opposite side of the track, like down here. Because rail signals must be built next to rails. The straight rail is in the way. The straight rail is in the way. There we go. What if I do that? What if it's just super close? I didn't mean to reset all. Was it here? Run. Oh, okay. So blue train wants to go where pink is headed. Still must wait because pink train is still on the segment that signal still thinks this section is occupied when there's clearly enough space. Track is separated with another signal. Now the blue train can go through the intersection because the pink train is beyond the second normal signal to the right of the yellow box. Yeah, this empty spot can move because it's segmented. So this segment is empty. I need to make a segment that's empty. Okay, so I need to make a segment that's empty, like that. Okay, right? It's still red there, frustratingly enough, and it didn't work. So if I put one there and then one there, it's still red. It still doesn't work. If I put one there and it's too close to existing rail signal. Oh no. This is as close as they can possibly be. Okay, what if they're all in the closest possible position? That's green. I'm going to run train. My God in heaven. My God in heaven. Okay, this is not going to be good for my mental health. I recommend the tutorial linked in the sidebar. Okay. Why is this not just showing me the tutorial that's in the game? That's what I want to figure out. Both can pass through at once. Everyone's happy. No, everyone is not happy. I can tell you that for a fact. Actually, we have now exacerbated a huge problem. More on that next. Oh, this concludes part 1. Ignore that guy. He's fine. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Oh, God, no. No. The fat controller. Stop calling me that. Okay, hold on. Factorio train tutorial. In-game solution. This is it. Okay, solution. Yes, okay, solution. Isolate the train in the middle. Okay, all right. So we have to isolate the train in the middle. We have to isolate the train in the middle. Okay. We have to isolate the train in the middle. That's green now. We isolated the train in the middle. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, cool. I have to walk away for a minute. What the hell is this bullshit? So I needed to make a block using rail signals for that train to isolate it. That's what it wanted me to do. So now let me ask you a question, okay? If you're so smart. What the hell was this game talking about earlier when I had to put the rail signals on opposite sides of the track, remember? Remember when it told me I needed to do that? And it wouldn't let me do it any other way? Why would the very next thing that the game wants me to do not factor that in? These are the questions I don't have answers to. All right, great. Let's continue. I'm sure I'm good enough now to figure out what to do next. Okay, build signals to allow both trains to pass each other and reach their stops. Remember that the direction a signal reads is determined by which side of the track it is on. Okay. So I have 4 now, so I need to make blocks that are that, but now they're opposite. Now they're opposite. Now they're opposite. So if I say that I need a block for down there, and then another block for up here, it's perfect, right? Yeah, it's great. So now this is different because now the trains, they're not already there. They're not stopped. Like, this train is not stopped in the middle like it was last time. You guys remember the last tutorial? Don't know if you forgot. Can I get rid of this? I don't need this. Get it out of here. I got it out of here. Okay, so I have 4 rail signals, and I need to make blocks for them. Now I need to make a block up for up. There's a yellow thing there now. Trains in block 0. Trains in block 0. Trains in block 1. Trains in block 1. What if I run this? What happens? You go up. That wasn't right. Okay, rail signal. What if I do this just straight across? That looks neat. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. And then that's not what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, create an isolated top section to allow the cyan train to leave. Note the two-way trains are difficult to manage. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad we noted that. We don't have near enough signals to do that right. That sucks. So we have to create an isolated top section. So that means we need to create an isolated top section. Like that? Oh. Okay. Well. Yeah, sort of. What if I need to do this then? Q click there. Oh, well then I don't know why that cyan train stopped. I don't know why the cyan train stopped here. I know this is red, but I don't know why it stopped here. I would have liked for it to have continued on. All right, let's look back. So they have one here for some reason. Oh, God damn it. Why do they have one down there? They have one over here, they have two here, and then another one down there. Why? What does this do? What do you mean? Okay, if they do that, I don't think that's quite what I wanted. I wanted this to be... Oh, that is both? Does this do both? Because these are... This seems like it does both. But if I hover over it, it's just going to the left, to the left. And then they had another one up here. And then one down there. That's not right. Oh, it is right. Oh, it is right. Okay, good. I'm glad that was right. I'm right now looking at a Lovecraftian cosmic monstrosity. Like, what my eyes are beholding is outside of the bounds of my reality and understanding. Like, this doesn't make sense, right? I'm not completely insane. Well, I am, but this doesn't make sense. So what I'm seeing is that there's a yellow line that's going on this rail and also is going up onto this rail. And also over here, there's a pink line that's going up and also like this. And just to be cheeky, there's a little cyan line here. So that's just fun, I think. It's probably magenta, by the way. So that's good. I'm glad there are those colors. So it's like this is a block, right? Like these cyan rails are a block of rails. And also the magenta is a block of rails. And also the yellow is a block of rails. So at the beginning, if I reset the trains, the cyan train is not able to go to where the magenta line is because there's a train in that block. But there's another block that is available to the cyan train for it to go to instead. And while it's there, while it's in the cyan block, the red train finds itself able to pass through to where the yellow block is because the cyan train is no longer there anymore. So it can go forward, and then once it does, the cyan train is able to go down the magenta line. Okay, I guess, if you freaking say so, but then I don't understand how the rail signals factor in. Is that one completely unnecessary? Well, when that wasn't there, or rather when that was there, these icons were not arrows. Yes, they were actually. But these icons were not arrows. And when it goes away, they are arrows. So this is now allowing the train to go up. Even though when the rail signal was there and I ran it, that train did go up. Which is cool. I'm glad it did that. So if I... Oh, and that was on the wrong place, too. That wasn't the same place. Or is it? I don't know anymore. And I don't care. So if I run this without that, it works just fine. If I run this with that... Oh, Interesting. It works just fine. Yay. I'm glad. I'm glad this works. I'm so happy that this works both with and without this rail signal here. I'm glad this rail signal doesn't impact anything whether it's there or not. Do I continue or do I stop everything? Oh, good. There's more. I was hoping there'd be more. In this situation, the red train will not enter the next block over here because it is occupied. Oh, no, this block, the magenta block. Okay, build signals to isolate the siding from the main track to allow the red train to proceed. All right, so this train does not have an accessible block because of this train being in the magenta line. So what I need to do is to make a block accessible to this red train using these rail signals down here. I don't know if that does anything, but if I put this here, that doesn't change anything. If I put it here, that doesn't change it. Oh, if I have to put it on both sides, that doesn't change anything. If I put it up here on both sides. All right. Why'd you stop? Is it because it stopped because this block has a train on it? So I don't want it to. I need this train, but if I can't isolate this train because it's going to move at some point, like I can't do that. I could put this. What if I do it on the other side up here? Oh. What if I put it here? Nope. What if I just put it the opposite, the underness? Nope. What if I put one here and here? Nope. What if I put you here and you here? Nope. What if I put you here and here? Nope. What if I put you here and here? Nope. Put you here and here and here. No. What if I put you here and here? Nope. What if I put... Okay. No, but it's still there. So what if I put there? No. What if I put like this? No. What if I put you there and you there? Nope. What if I put you there? No, it'll stop there, but I'm close. Okay, what if I put you there and you there? That might do it. Okay. But is that right? Is that just right? I guess we'll just say that was right. Okay, build signals to allow the red train to proceed. Oh, okay. Okay, all right, okay. So I have two, and I have to... This train is down there, and there's a red train here, and it needs to go there. So I need to build rail signals. Certainly it can't be as simple as doing that, can it? Perhaps it can. How many of these are there? If I... You've been given some items to experiment with train signals. Oh, good. I could make 100. I have 1,000 rails I could use. Yeah, I'll probably need them. So, what if I recreate what is in my real thing? I want to combine. That's what I want to do. Is combine. It's like this. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it combine. Make it combine. Make it come back. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now, if I have 2 trains going this way, I have wagons. I need another train. Can I take this one away? Yeah. And put you up there. And then I get rid of all this stuff. Can I alt-delete? I don't have robots, though. Okay, get rid of all this stuff. Okay, and then I put a signal here, and one here. Now, I want... Do I have to set... Oh, God, no. Milk Jug 24! No! Okay. What if I say Milk Jug... Sinner's sakes! Milk Jug... Wait a minute. Tobias Franke. That's, I think, an Arrested Development joke. But it's not going to get to the wake condition. Because it's there. So what if a no wake condition? Just go. Tobias. Alright, automatic. So it'll just go back and forth. But, well, you don't have fuel, so you're not going to do anything. There. Now you don't have fuel, so you're not going to do anything? Okay. So what if I give fuel to both these trains? Okay. And then I want you to do the same thing. Like that. Now what'll happen? They'll crash. Oh, they didn't crash, but I think I just got lucky. Oh boy, they're touching tips. Okay, that's not good. All right. Go to there and then go manual mode. You go to here. No, there and then go manual mode. Okay, so I have my train set up correctly. I just need to figure out this. So, what I need to do is to make a rail signal blockchain. A blockchain. Bitcoin. And I need to make it so that they're different. Like that. Like that. Like that. Is that just it? Is that just it? Is that just it? Is that just it? Tell me if that's it. If I set them both to automatic. You stop and wait. Oh. 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 I think we've done it, boys. I think we've done it. I think it's finally done. I think I figured it out. So all I have to do... Well, I need 2 more of those. Can I make 2 more? I can. I will. I did. Let's get rid of the train. I don't ever want to see it again. I think there was oil in there that I got rid of, and I don't care. Just get rid of the trains. I never want to see them again. They're so terrible. Okay, so they definitely do... I don't have any rails. I thought I had rails, but I don't. Okay, there we go. Why don't I have any rails? Why don't I have any rails? Oh, I wish I had rails. I really wish I had rails. If I had rails right now, then I would be so much happier than I am. But I don't have any rails, so I'm not happy. And get out of the car. I don't care. Come to me. I think I can drive the car remotely, by the way. I have to look at that. Robots, I need rails, robots. Bring them to me. Thank you. Okay, I got my robots. Where's the car? How would I do this? Well, that didn't work. Are they in my network, though? Oh, it's not. It was so close to not being there. I could have had my robots destroy it for me, and then I could, it would give it to me because it's in my logistics network. Oh, I have the car now. What am I doing walking? I did get a comment talking about how I was, I was taking away the car to save fuel because I didn't want to use the car to walk when I didn't need to. And according to this person, the fuel that's currently loaded in Like I have 43, but the 44th fuel block is in there right now. That all goes away. So I was wasting fuel by doing that, which is ironic. All right, so I have all my trains connected. So I should be able to do this now. So if I put this train here, this one here, then I put the fluid wagon here. Are they connected? They are. And then I put you here, and I put the fluid wagon here, and I put the train there. They're all connected. And then I get some coal, okay, and then I control right-click to put half in. There we go. And then I already have my stops set up, and the trains, they're all ruined stop-wise. I won't do that yet. I will put the rail signals down. And I know how to do this, and it's going to be so easy and simple. Now, I'm not seeing any block rail chains, so I'm hoping that it all just works the way I hope it does. Okay, all right, so if I set these, I don't need to be in. If I set these up to go, add station, oil drilling, wait until you're full, switch to automatic, it'll go there. Add station, gas refinning, wait until you're empty. Now that's just going, that's just working. Meanwhile, if I get in the car, I got rid of some of that fuel, I don't care. This train will add a station of oil drilling too. Wait until you are full. And then gas refinning, wait until you are empty. If I switch it to automatic, there, it's done. I've done it all perfectly. I figured it out. It's right. It's correct. And there are no mistakes or issues or errors or bad things. And it's all good. And it will work. So, oh, I have I had a second fluid wagon attached at one point to fill both. And then I took it away. It's okay, though. This is going to fill up very fast. So then it goes. It just goes. Okay, I'm going to throw up. If this doesn't work, I'm going to throw up. Okay, it goes. It went. It did it. It went. Boys. And there we go. So we're getting oil. We're getting oil! I drink your milkshake. All right, boys. I think I've done something here today. Oh, we're off. So I think at this point that this train, if it were full, which is going to take a while, I think I calculated it out to be 2 hours-ish because it's like there are 7 pump jacks all working. Well, they were working at 1 per second, and now it's a little bit more than that. Not really sure why. No, it says mining speed 1 per second, but the output production is 2.7 per second. So it's not 2 hours. It's less than that. I don't know. But if this were to get full and then tried to go down there while the other train was down there, I think it will not go because the other train's down there. It will only go once that train is up, which it is right now. So I think I've done it. Remember when I said that if I figured that out quickly enough, we would go and try to rework the oil? Nah. That's not happening. We're ending the episode and the channel. There goes the train. So, thanks for watching. In the next episode, I will have put a second fluid wagon on the train. I will have reworked it so that both trains... I'll have to put one on both trains because they'll need the output, I think. Because if this train had a second one, it would only fill up that first... Right now, it would only fill up the first one. Then would it ever go? Because it's set to full cargo. But if there were 2 and one wasn't connected, it wouldn't be filling it. So I don't think it would go. I don't know. But anyway, I'll have one there and it'll be fine. Definitely, but the output, it'll just ignore the output for that train. So I won't add one to that train. The other train, I will. I'm going to get rid of this too. Blip. Okay. Bye, everyone. Oh, by the way, next episode's coming out in 3 days, not 2. The reason for that is because I try to put these videos out every other day, and my stupid brain, which I've demonstrated doesn't work, makes the most sense for that to happen on even numbered days. So the 2nd of every month, and then the 4th of every month, and then the 6th of every... You understand how even numbers work. So because there's 31 days in May, this episode comes out on the 30th, then the 31st, and then the 1st of June are odd numbered days. So this one's coming out on the 2nd. And my brain can't handle any nonsense right now. So it's going to happen this way, and you're just going to have to freaking deal with it. Okay, great. Well, this has been a fun, lovely episode of Mr. Red Plays Factorio. Until the next time, I've been Mr. Red. Stay spooky out there, everybody. And remember, keep watching.